Another Father's Day snub from Melania to Donald Trump was looking through her social media to see what her last posts were. Would she give a nice Father's Day message? Would she be seen with Donald Trump on Father's Day? All of the media said that she was going to take a more significant role in the campaign. Remember all of that propaganda that came from Donald Trump that she recognized this was her moment in history. And remember, after Donald Trump was convicted on the 34 separate felony counts, they said, this has brought the family together. This has actually healed the distance between Melania and Ivanka. All garbage, the same way that the media was trying to tell us that Donald Trump spoke in front of a black church over the weekend, when in fact the congregants were all white, and then they tried to say there were 8,000 people there, and I think there was more than 300 people there. And anyway, I can go on and on. You take a look at what the last Melania posts were, because Melania has a habit on days like Mother's Day, on Memorial Day. She makes posts. It's not like she doesn't post. She uses the holidays always as part of the Melania grift. So on Memorial Day, or right around there, her grift was buy the Fortitude collection, celebrate our service members, our nation, and our freedoms by her appropriating the symbols of our country, and then she will sell it to you, and then you can get special NFTs with it as well. The Fortitude collection. Or take a look at what she said on Mother's Day. Just take a look at this bizarre message she put in advance of Mother's Day as well. This was part of the Mother's Day grift that she was engaged in. As mothers, we are inclined to honor our mothers on Mother's Day, but we must also be mindful of ourselves. Our families and children enjoy greater stability when commemorating motherhood while concurrently prioritizing self-care. Yeah, concurrently prioritizing self-care. Seems to be a kind of subtle message there to Donald Trump. And right around that time, it was also announced that Barron was going to be like a delegate for the Florida Republican Party. And then she issued a statement. While Barron is honored to have been chosen as a delegate by the Florida Republican Party, he regretfully declines to participate due to prior commitments, the office of Melania said. You just take a look at like what Dr. Jill Biden posted on Father's Day. She goes, Happy Father's Day. It's very simple. Happy Father's Day. And this is artwork by Patrick, age 12, son of a reservist in the Delaware Army National Guard in Newcastle, Delaware. I also got to see Dr. Jill Biden at that Los Angeles event. I attended. They had an event with President Obama, former President Obama, President Biden, Jimmy Kimmel. She gave an incredible speech, and her speech was about when she was 12 years old. A family member of hers was being bullied. And so she said she went to the bully's house, she confronted the bully, and she punched the bully. And then she said she ran away. And she goes, she probably shouldn't have used violence, but she's always stood up against bullies. Then she talked about how in this race you have a bully in Donald Trump who you have to stand up for. You have to punch back against. Figuratively, and you have to stand up for our democracy. It was a great speech that she gave. Then you had with no Melania message. You have let's take a look at Donald Trump's kids right here, though. This is Eric. This is what the Patriot Takes account wrote. Happy Father's Day. Don't forget to wear your hat on Father's Day. Flipping everybody off today. And just take a look at the hat that Eric was wearing. You have Eric with Lara, who runs the RNC. She's the co-chair. And you have Eric wearing a hat of his dad giving the middle finger. Just want you to think about that. He's wearing a hat of his father giving the middle finger. That's what the Republican Party has become today. Take a look at President Biden's Father's Day message. He goes, Happy Father's Day to all the dads, pops, and father figures who have shown us guidance encouragement, and unconditional love. And the message says, Happy Father's Day. I previously showed you Donald Trump's message, Happy Father's Day to all, including the radical left degenerates that are rapidly bringing the United States up. This is all caps, by the way. And if anybody wrote this, just think about this. If the leader of any type of organization, big, small, medium-sized organization, corporation, nonprofit, community group, behaved like this, just think about if you had someone you knew write something like this. Happy Father's Day to all, including the radical left degenerates that are rapidly bringing the United States of America into third world nation status with their many attempts at trying to influence our sacred court system and to bring their very sick. I don't want to read the full thing. It is just a headache looking at it and reading that. But we all remember the snubs that Melania has given to Donald Trump lately, right? Like, remember when Donald Trump, with all the headlines, oh, Melania is going to be out, Melania is going to be out. She really hasn't showed up at all. He had one of his like MAGA people at Mar-a-Lago try to give her a fake award for helping the kids, right? Melania, help the kids. We're giving you this award. Everything they do is phony. Everything they do is like the type of scams that worked in 1990s game shows. Right? So let's give her an award for helping the kids. First off, she didn't help the kids. Then she doesn't show up, and then Trump keeps the award for himself. And he's like, look what I won. Here, watch this.
On board. We want to take this opportunity. I know my First Lady couldn't get here, but we want to give Melania Trump the Child Advocacy Award because she did so much for children when she was First Lady. So, sir, this is for Melania specifically. Please make your way to the...
It's hot outside and your nighttime bedroom temperature has a huge impact on your sleep quality. If you wake up too hot or too cold, I highly recommend you check out Miracle Maid's bed sheets. Miracle Maid sheets are inspired by NASA and use silver-infused fabrics that are temperature regulating so you can sleep at the perfect temperature all night long. Using silver-infused fabrics inspired by NASA, Miracle Maid sheets are thermoregulating and designed to keep you at the perfect temperature all night long, no matter the weather, so you get better sleep every night. These sheets are infused with silver that prevent up to 99.7% of bacterial growth, leaving them to stay cleaner and fresh 3 times longer than other sheets. No more gross odors. Miracle sheets are luxuriously comfortable without the high price tag of other luxury brands and feel as nice, if not nicer, than the sheets used by some 5-star hotels. Stop sleeping on bacteria. Bacteria can clog your pores, cause breakouts and acne. Sleep clean with Miracle. Go to trymiracle.com/Meidas to try Miracle Maid sheets today. And whether you're buying them for yourself or as a gift for a loved one, if you order today, you can save over 40%. And if you use our promo Meidas, M-E-I-D-A-S at checkout, you'll get 3 free towels and save an extra 20%. Miracle is so confident in their product, it's backed with a 30-day money-back guarantee. So if you aren't 100% satisfied, you'll get a full refund. Upgrade your sleep with Miracle Maid. Go to trymiracle, TRYMIRACLE, trymiracle.com/Meidas, and use the code Meidas to claim your free 3-piece towel set and save over 40%. Again, that's trymiracle.com/Meidas to treat yourself. Thank you, Miracle Maid, for sponsoring this episode. And so as Melania refused to acknowledge Father's Day, oh, by the way, I'll show you this one too. It's something else to show you. You have Siggy Flicker, who's on like reality shows. All these like reality show losers all like hang out with Trump. That's like part of the thing. Siggy birthday kisses from Donald. This is Donald Trump signed this, and this is what she was showing off, that she got birthday kisses from Donald. And it's like, look how weird this is. Donald Trump was asked when he was in Detroit, as he left the purported black church with white congregants who were wearing Trump hats. Think about it. They went to church wearing Trump hats, the white congregants, and started like Trump flags in a church, and were chanting his name like a MAGA rally at the, like, how disrespectful just in general. But Trump was asked as he left that event, he went to Turning Point Action. He struggled to answer a basic question. The question they said is, what's the best part about being a dad? There's the question. What's the best part about being a dad? And Trump's response was, it's a good time to have good children. Here, watch this.
Final question on this Father's Day. What is the best thing about being a father? What's the best part about being a dad? And your son is on stage, by the way, loving the reception.
He's getting some reception, and I have wonderful children. They're great. They're loving. They're really good people. They're good people, and having them around is just, for me, is a very good thing. Very good thing, and we love our children, and it's Father's Day, and it's a good time to have good children.
And so whenever I cover Melania snubbing Donald Trump, I always think it's worth reminding everybody like how they met. It's one of the strangest stories, and I've shared it before. I'll give you the abbreviated version, right? There was a modeling agency that would bring over women from Eastern Europe, and they would hold these parties at what's called the Kit Kat Club, and in New York, in Manhattan, you know, and in connection with those parties in the late 1990s, this Eastern European modeling agency would introduce the women to wealthy men from Manhattan, and they would meet at these parties and whatever. That's how Donald Trump met Melania. And then all of a sudden, she gets this Einstein visa or genius visa. Her process gets expedited. I mean, they claim that she speaks 7 languages and that she was a supermodel. She's not a supermodel. There's no evidence that she speaks all of those languages. They say that, though, that she speaks all these languages. She's definitely not a supermodel. And then they just lie about it. I'm reminded by this one, though. I'll show you this last one here. When Melania plagiarized the speech of Michelle Obama. She's plagiarized Michelle Obama's convention speech. Just you remember this? Here, play this clip.
Of the values that you work hard for what you want in life.
For what you want in life.
That your word is your bond.
That you do what you say you're going to do.
Keep your promise.
That you treat people
with
dignity and respect, because we want our children and all children in this nation to know that the only limit to the height of your achievements is the reach of your dreams and your willingness to work hard for them.
It doesn't surprise me that you have Melania snubbing Donald Trump that way, but just the whole family being so wearing a photo of your father giving the middle finger. We're so much better than this, America. It's not, as I say, that's not like a political thing. That's just the behavior is just outrageous. Hit subscribe. Let's get to 3 million subscribers together. Thanks for watching.
First, it was Convict 45. Now it's Convict 45. Get your gear right now at store.MeidasTouch.com. That's store.MeidasTouch.com.